So let's look at how to start a patent medicine store. And one of those things that I want to look at is, first of all, you must first of all choose a name that you want to use for your patent medicine store. Then secondly is you have to find a location. Yes, location is very important. And one of the important things you need to notice about starting a patent medicine store is this. The location you want to use, I think the standard rule that they fix is this: you must count 5 pole wire from the last patent medicine store that is in your location. So when you have chosen the name you want to use, you find a location where there's no chemist. That is, 5 pole wire should be an interval for the next chemist that is around you. Then after you have followed that procedure, is for you to rent your shop. And when you have rent your shop, the next thing you need to do is to get your carpenter to give you an estimate of the furniture work for your shelf. I get in, and depend on the size of the shop. There's no standard whether it's a big shop or it's not shop, depending on how much you are planning to use. So you're looking at the cost of furniture. That is for him to make a shelf. You can use MDF, you can use wood, depending on the amount that you have. So after you have that, there are 2 types of registration that you can actually do. One is either you should register with NAPMED, or you can go directly to the PCN office. So for that of the NAPMED now, it's just for you to look for somebody that is already running a chemist shop around your environment and ask them that you want to join the association, because NAPMED is basically done environment to environment. That is from one environment to another. Are you getting it now? So for example, now in that your community, there's a NAPMED zone there. Are you getting it now? So there's no law that says you must join NAPMED to register. I get it now. And one of the reasons why many people join NAPMED to register is basically they are afraid to go to the PCN, or they don't have medical background, or they cannot answer some of the questions that will be asked at the PCN office. So do you get that? That's just it. And I think for some states, they just charge 50,000 naira for you to register with NAPMED. Then you join their association, whereby you meet, I think, once a month and pay some levy and things like that. Then, but the standard procedure is supposed to be you going to the PCN office, and in every location, in every city, and in every city in Nigeria, there's a PCN office. When you go to the PCN office, these are the requirements for the PCN. 1, they need your YX certificate, right? 2, they need 2 letters. One can be from the community or any chemist that you have learned from. So we'll be giving you one of those letters here for you to print and take it to them. Then secondly, you are just to pay just 19,500 for the registration. Do you get that now? Then do you get all this now? Then if you have any question, you ask below. Then for you to, before all this one now, you can also, there are 2 registrations that you can actually take advantage of. One, you can choose to register with CAC. Are you getting it now? So, and to register with CAC, you can do it by yourself, or you can get someone to do it. Although doing it by yourself, you can do it. It's cheaper in the sense that you only pay for a registration, but you have to, if you cannot do it, you have to pay somebody that knows how to do it, or a registered organization to do it for you. Then there's this certificate that is also important that you can get. That one is actually free. It's called SIMDA, and this Summit registration. It's a free registration. So when you do that, you get access to free certificates. It's also a registration that is recognized by the government instead of the CAC. I get it now. So when you have this one, you'll be able to do that.